And we are back with the Athletics franchise mode here on MLB The Show 25. We are in the month of May, going now to the month of June, and the Athletics, I think, are in a pretty good spot. Only 12 games over 500, but comparing that to where we've been the last couple of seasons, I'll take that as a plus. So the A's right now, 15 over. We're being offered our number one prospect for Evan Carter. This guy, Antonio Salazar, he'll be a monster coming up. Just wait for him. Low contact numbers with the power. I mean, he's like a 68 overall, and he's already got power in the 70s. I'm not joking. Our former first-round pick will have 90 power in a couple seasons. Brent Rooker is in the MVP race, which I find interesting. And more interesting, Cy Young Award, DJ Hers is in the top 3 right now. He's number 1. 1.91 ERA, 8-1 record. Tarek Skubals won this last 3 seasons, but it's looking good for DJ Hers, a guy that we converted from relief pitcher to starter last season. Even though he's always been a starter in his entire professional career, so I don't know why the game had him as a reliever. Regardless, welcome to Salt Lake Stadium here. The Cleveland Guardians take on the Salt Lake City Athletics. The A's 45-27, the Guardians 40-32. We get Landon Knack and Gavin Williams on the mound tonight, 2 really solid pitchers. But Lawrence Butler has been struggling mightily. We still have him in the 5 spot and might need to move him even further down. I mean, I like Butler a lot, but my goodness, 196 on the year, 8 home runs. That's not what we're paying you to do. All right, he hasn't been extended yet in this game because the contracts didn't go through yet. So in terms of, real life to the game. So we'll see. We're not going to get rid of Lawrence Butler, but we would like some better, output out of him. So Landon Knack makes the start tonight. He will get Jacob Young, leadoff man, to dribble one to third. Here comes Stephen Kwan on the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, back-to-back contact guys early in the lineup here for Cleveland. Here comes J-Ram, Jose Ramirez, and he's going to pop one up to Rafael Devers at third base. So a 1-2-3 top of the first for Landon Knack and the Athletics. As we go to the bottom of the first, here is Gavin Williams. 3.99 ERA so far in the season, over 14 games started, and a 5-4 record. JJ Bleday comes up first for the Athletics, and that is a pretty bad swing. Bleday is going to get popped up in the infield. That's going to be CJ Abrams, who's also on this Guardians team. 1 down for Brent Rooker. Ball is blasted into right, but that ball is going to hang up. I believe that's Jokenzie Noel. 2 gone for Rafi Devers, who's been great for us on camera this year. And Devers is going to strike out, but he's going to reach first. We'll take it. Polar Bear P. Alonso now up on the 2-2 pitch. He's going to stab one into right field. It gets through. Not a very good piece of hitting because he's jammed, but we'll take it. First and second, 2 outs for Law Dog. Lawrence Butler, he launches a slider deep center field. 1-0-2 exit velo off the bat, but it is caught by Jacob Young. Young, one of the better fielding outfielders in the game. He's going to get to a lot of stuff out there. Jokenzie Noel is going to get flown out into right field right there to Lawrence Butler. 1 down for CJ Abrams on the 3-1 pitch. The Gambler walks. Hopefully you bet his over on walks today. Just kidding, he just plays roulette. Anyways, 1 down for Luis Rengifo. He's going to fly out to right. There's Lawrence Butler. 2 down for Bo Naylor on the 1-1 offering by Knack. Naylor gets popped up, and Pete Alonso will take that one. We move to the bottom of the second. 0-0, still our score. Cody Bellinger up first for the A's. 1-2 pitch outside fastball, but he takes it up the middle. Bellinger on with a leadoff single here for the A's. Bringing up Bo Bichette, who probably needs to get moved up to that Lawrence Butler spot in the lineup, as Jacob Young is not going to get to that one. Bichette's on with the single, bumping that average up even higher. Came into today batting .301. Shea Langlear's back in the 8th spot. He's struggled a lot this year, batting .212. He's going to fly one deep in the air into center field, but this field does play pretty big out there. Jacob Young gloves it. We're going to have runners in the corners here with 1 out for Gleyber Torres on the 1-2 pitch. Torres chases the high and in fastball by Gavin Williams. 2 down for JJ Bleday on the full count. Bleday holds up. They are loaded now for Brent Rooker, who is in the MVP race right now in the American League. 1-1 offering, and Rooker sends it deep in the air. The ball is up, and it is out of here. 375 feet for Brent Rooker. The grand slam into left, his 18th of the season, puts the Athletics up 4-0 here in the bottom of the second. Rooker clears them all as he touches them all. He sends Williams deep, and what a start for the Athletics. The power in this lineup is absurd. Rafi Devers on the 1-2 pitch. It's Williams' 50th of the game. There's strike 3. All right, we go to the top of the third. Christian Encarnacion Strand will fly out to left to JJ Bleday. By the way, again, we said it yesterday. I'll say it again. Hitting is on legend difficulty. Fielding / pitching, obviously, is on GOAT. And right there, David Fry lines out to Butler in right field. JY up on the 1-2 pitch, and he's going to fly out to Cody Bellinger in center field. So, again, on GOAT difficulty, Landon Knack has gone 10 up, 10 down. There's walk in there at CJ Abrams, but no hits for the guards already through 3. Pete Alonso kicks off the bottom of the 3rd by grounding out to 3rd base. We go now to Lawrence Butler on the full count. Butler trying to get one to fall. I mean, had that really deep out in the 2nd inning, or the 1st inning. There will be our 2nd out, though, to a fly out to Jacob Young. Here comes Cody Bellinger on the full count. There's a dive at 2nd base by Rengifo, but Bellinger is going to be on first with an infield single. Bringing up Bo Bichette, 1-2 pitch. Okay, just kind of tried to go hit and run with 2 strikes. Didn't really go our way. Stephen Kwan stares at strike 3. Here comes Jose Ramirez with 1 out, and there's same exact spot by Landon Knack, gets Kwan and Ramirez in order, and now Big Christmas is going to fly out into right field to Lawrence Butler. So 4 no-hit innings for Landon Knack against the Cleveland Guardians, as Shea Langoliers kicks things off here in the bottom of the 4th. Hard hit ball, 102 exit velo off the bat, but Luis Rengifo gloves it at 2nd. Routine first out for the Guards, as Gleyber Torres with another bad-looking strikeout. 2 consecutive ABs for him where he chases high and inside. JJ Bleday grounds 1, but there's a diving play by Rengifo to end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Abrams is the Guardians' only base runner so far tonight, and he's going to ground 1 out to his fellow shortstop, Bo Bichette. 1 out in the inning for Luis Rengifo. On the 2-2, Rengifo is going to fly 1 to left field, but there is JJ Bleday. Knack is through 4 2/3 hitless baseball. Bo Naylor makes it 5. Swing and a miss, fastball up and in. We now move to the bottom of the 5th. The lefty, Kobe Allard, coming out to pitch for the Guardians. 3-1 offering to Brent Rooker. Already's got the grand slam today, but Rooker flies out into right. Here comes Rafi Devers. 2 strikeouts on the day so far for him. Make it 3. So a rare, very bad game early for the A's 3rd baseman. Pete Alonso now on the 3-1 offering. Wilt takes ball 4. I mean, a little bit of a questionable call, but I don't mind. Lawrence Butler now comes up on the 1-2, and Butler is going to hit 1 high in the air into right center field, but yet again, Jacob Young puts him away. So to the top of the 6th, the Guardians still without a base runner tonight, or a hit tonight, and I think that's going to end right now. Christian Encarnacion Strand is on with a leadoff double. Knack's no-hit bid is ended here in the top of the 6th, as now we just got to look towards shutting down the rest of these Guardians hitters, as David Fry will strike out with the sweeper. Jacob Young on the 2-1 pitch gets 1 through. Lawrence Butler might have to come up throwing here. They will not send Encarnacion to the plate, so the Guardians have him on the corners for Stephen Kwan. 1-2 pitch, and Kwan pops out. One of the best contact hitters in the game goes down, and now we've got 2 down for J-Ram. Pitch 101 for Knack. Ball's in the air, but it hangs for Lawrence Butler. 6 shutout innings for Landon Knack as he continues to dominate as a member of the Athletics. To the bottom of the 6th, Cody Bellinger leads off the inning by grounding out. Bo Bichette now on the 1-2 pitch, hits 1, but straight to short and right to CJ Abrams. So 2 up, 2 down early for Allard. Both outs going to the Guardians shortstop, as Shea Langoliers gets a hanging curveball, but can't do much with it other than ground out to Jose Ramirez. So to the top of the 7th, we go to this Athletics bullpen that's been all right this season. I mean, I think Hunter Gaddis has been by far our best guy, the former Cleveland Guardian pitching against his old team, but Big Christmas takes him up the middle with a liner for a hit. CJ Abrams on the 1-2 offering now, ball on the ground. Pete Alonso can probably get 1. Don't think we can double up Abrams, and we won't, but 1 out in the inning as we get the lead runner. Rengifo now, full count offering. Gaddis gets him to chop 1 to Torres. We're just going to go 1, let Abrams move over to 2nd here with 2 outs as we can put away Bo Naylor to potentially end the inning, but Naylor hits 1 down the line in left field. It gets past the diving glove of Rafael Devers as Bo Naylor is on with a 2-out double. I think he's going to get in. No! Relay throw gets him, or just the throw. JJ Bleday keeps the Guardians to just 1. The score now 4-1 as Gleyber Torres with another bad strikeout. Torres has been ice cold tonight. JJ Bleday hits 1 in the air in right field off of Rafael Montero. That ball's up and it is gone. It's a wall scraper. 348 does feel a little Mickey Mouse. That feels like a Yankee Stadium home run, but we'll take it. JJ Bleday with his 8th of the season gives the Athletics now a 5-1 lead. They get that run right back from the Guardians in the last inning. We will take it. It is now 5-1 A's, as now to the plate will be Rafael Devers with 2 outs. Can he put a ball in play tonight? He can't. 4 strikeouts for Rafael Devers, looking like in real life Rafi right now, as Nelson Rodriguez will come out to pitch this inning for the A's here in the top of the 8th. Phil C. Christian, Encarnacion Strand, a ball is flown into center field, but there's Cody Bellinger One gone in the inning for David Fry. 1-2 pitch by Rodriguez, and Fry splits the gap as Bleday tries to get there, but to no avail. It's going to be a 1-out double for David Fry out the 9 spot, building potentially some momentum right here for the Guardians with the top of the order up. Jacob Young, though, flies out into left field right to JJ Bleday. So 2 down, huge opportunity for the 2 spot. That is going to be Steven Kwan, lefty on the 1-1 pitch. Kwan gets flown out into left field to Bleday. So this A's pitching staff has done a great job limiting the top of the order. We're talking about Kwan and Ramirez as we now go to the bottom of the 8th. Eric Miller coming out to pitch for the Guards, 4.61 ERA on the season. Another lefty comes up against this A's lineup as Pete Alonso skies one, but Jacob Young will have no problem taking that into center field. 1 out for the 5 spot, Lawrence Butler. 0 for tonight for Law Dog, and he will remain that way. Miller gets him down and away on a slider on strikes as Cody Bellinger pulls a fastball to second base, but there's Luis Rengifo. To the top of the 9th we go. 5-1 our score for the Athletics. Nelson Rodriguez still in the game. Jose Ramirez blasts one into the deep left center field. Cody Bellinger got it though. Makes it look routine out there. There's your first out the inning. Big Christmas now comes up on the 1-2, and Jokenzie Noel with a 1-out single for the Guardians. Keeping them alive, here comes CJ Abrams on the 2-1 pitch. The gambler rips one deep right field. Butler can't track it down. Abrams will have extra bases. Big Christmas going to the plate. He's in there, and CJ Abrams gets the Guardians right back in this with a 1-out triple. Score is 5-2. We now have to look to our closer, Mason Miller. I understand he's been kind of the last couple of years. I know I saw a comment wanting me to trade him for Felix Bautista. We'll see what we can do maybe at the deadline, but I don't really want to trade Miller if I'm being honest. He will get the second out the inning. That's going to be a sac fly, but we don't care about Abrams. 3-5 is the score. Last hope for the Guardians, and Bo Naylor sends one deep into right field. The Guardians have out-hit the A's tonight, by the way. That is their 8th hit and their 4th run. 5-4 is the score. Bo Naylor takes that ball 450 feet, and the A's are only up 1. Mason Miller sees Christian Encarnacion Strand, and he gets him on strikes. 101 on the gun by Mason Miller, and that will do it. The A's are victorious here at home in Utah. Much closer than it needed to be. Obviously, we were propelled by that Brent Rooker grand slam in the bottom of the 2nd inning, but the Athletics get it done 5-4, and that JJ Bleday solo home run that happened in the 7th proves to be really efficient for us, or great for us, obviously, because of this late game comeback by the Guardians. So, the A's win, folks, 5-4. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more, and Mamba forever.